going on there, YouTube?
What's up there, YouTube? This is your boy Joe Johnson 030.
Represent JBS.
You introduce yourself, Sam.
I'm irrelevant. This is your show.
Okay.
This is all you tonight, Joe.
Awesome.
You're gonna drive it home,
sure.
just like the Arrow drove it home to the Anarchists and Damien Darkh. Suck it. Sorry. I'm SEL 0320, representing JBS. We are reviewing a new episode 10 for season 4 of the Arrow, Blood Debts. There was a lot that went down, but just disclaimer, there is a lot of spoilers that are going to be filled in this. We're not going to take a long time out of it. We're going to pick certain sections that we enjoyed about this and we didn't enjoy, and we're going to kind of boil them down for y'all. So if you don't want to get spoiled, put this in, the watch later category, and then come back to us and we'll still be here. But yeah, let's get it down to spoilers. So yeah, Felicity died. Yeah.
She died, y'all.
She died.
She's
gone
here.
Nah, she did die. But I mean, what happened to her? A lot of people had kind of theorized it was going to be kind of like what happened to Batgirl at the Joker's hands, her getting paralyzed forever, and the weight of it and the way that it carried, it was a lot that was going on, especially with the surgeries and like the person that plays Felicity, Smoke. Like, she just looked so flushed. And then when they actually came up with the prognosis, especially with her mom kind of sitting there, that joint hit me hard, man. I was thinking to myself, if I was Oliver, I was like, man, bro, I would burn the world. Like, straight up, like, I don't know how he's able to maintain himself at all. But what did you think about, like, the whole process of what happened to Felicity in this episode?
Oh, man, I think that's probably... for me, that's probably the highlight of this episode. Not only was just the plot and just where they took her character, and you see how badly hurt she's been, but the dialogue between Oliver and Felicity, it was very well acted and very well written dialogue. I think it was very satisfying. To see on camera or see on TV. For the interaction between those two probably made this episode for me. Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, I think that this elevated Felicity's character up to here for me, just from how strong she was. Like, she was encouraging this man, and she's paralyzed. Like, I think what hit me, right, was when she was like, the reason why you're not here is maybe you don't want to be married to a person that's paralyzed, basically. Without saying it, that's what she deliberately said. And I was like, but Oliver was strong with his comeback and what he said, and I could really appreciate it. But the thing about it, which everybody has been saying, and I was like, I don't think it's Felicity. We find out at the end of this episode, 4 months later on, that Felicity was in the car with Oliver when he came away from the grave. So who's the person that's in the grave? And I'm thinking it's got to be either Thea or it's got to be Diggle. And I'm really thinking it's Thea. I don't want it to be, but I really feel like it is. Because there's a lot going on with Thea. Like, she's got this bloodless issue going on. For some reason, Damien Darkh can't affect her with his magic. And I think that's going to be the connection there. I think that he's going to find out exactly what's really going on. And the best way to really hurt Oliver is to do that. But then, like... I don't know. Who you think is in the grave?
I have no idea.
If you had to guess, like...
I couldn't make a guess. I have no idea, guys.
Yeah. Damien Darkh's family, though.
So you find out his wife is just as crazy as he is.
Like, she's evil.
Yeah.
Like, basically, he was like... Because basically, in the episode, Oliver captured the anarchist, then broke him out just for him to go and find Damien Darkh to track down where the location was. But I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh my gosh, this man's about to kill Damien Darkh's family. That's what I thought was really going to happen. And he didn't. Like, they stopped him in time. But then, like, Damien and Oliver had a falling out and started fighting. And then, like, it got wind that Oliver saved his family. And he was like, okay, well, I'm not going to kill you today. You get a little bit of time to spend with your family. But I was thinking to myself, like, all right, they're going to be grateful for that, And he even said, like, in poor taste, like, I wouldn't, just deliberately kill him. He's like, nah, yeah. The wife was like, yeah, kill him. Like, you should have just killed him. I was like, really? What's wrong with you people?
Yeah, like, it was crazy.
Hey, they a bunch of crazy pants.
And I talked about that, and I didn't talk about it, but that's one of the things that that I want to talk about in the spoiler review versus the non-spoilers. That one fact kind of bothered me because I was just like, yo, he saved your family's life.
Well, he still put him in danger though.
Well,
he let the anarchist go.
But he found the anarchist too.
He found them. He put him in the prison, and he broke him out just for him to find his family. Like, if they hadn't got there in time and they didn't find the tracker, his family would be dead.
Well, Oliver was never after his family in the first place.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
But, I mean, I'm just saying, the fact is, Damien did, or right now everybody suspects and evidence points to Damien Darkh, putting Felicity in the hospital.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, he should expect some type of backlash from Oliver.
Yeah.
And then at that point, but I mean, Oliver never really wanted to target his family. He just wanted Damien Darkh.
Yeah.
So, the fact that Oliver is willing to save his family after, his wife is up in the hospital by the man who put her there. It's like,
it shows his strength.
It's like, why wouldn't they be grateful for this?
Yeah.
Or why wouldn't they come to an agreement or understanding? And he's such a jerk too. He was just like, spend time to enjoy your family, what's left of it. And I was just like, what?
Now, I mean,
I was just like, bruh, like, if anything, I just let what's his name, Anarchist just like have, what I'm saying, whatever he's planning on doing, man. Because I'm just like, clearly, like, Damien, you have some security flaws.
Yeah.
So, and Anarchist can exploit them. So,
I mean,
his family would literally be dead if Oliver wasn't there.
But the problem I had, though, Joe, was the fact that the whole reason that Oliver was trying to track down Damien Darkh, was to kill him. But he never asked the man, were you responsible for shooting up Oliver Queen's car? Even if he wouldn't even say, like, like my car or shooting this girl. Like, if he had just said, were you responsible for shooting up the car that put this lady in a paralyzed state and almost killing this man? Was this you? Why would he not answer that question? Well, I mean, why wouldn't he ask that question? He never asked it. He got all the way there, and I'm thinking, okay, he's going to be like, yo, did you do this? He never asked. And I mean, I've had this theory that it wasn't Damien Darkh. Now, I don't know who it was, but I'm saying that why would you not ask? I think that's the thing that maybe it's me. I'm overanalyzing. Maybe it's a redundancy that he definitely was responsible for doing it. But why wouldn't he just ask? I don't understand that. But anyway, that was the thing that I had a problem with in this episode. But I mean, shoot, Diggle's interrogation with Andy, I thought that was baller status because Diggle just had enough. He just started beating down on his little brother, and then like he talked to his wife. And she was like, you haven't related to this man as your brother. You basically counted him dead to you. I was like, come at him like he's your brother. And he really, told him exactly how he kind of... I felt like he'd already done this already, though.
Yeah, I did, too. That's another thing that kind of bothered me. So.
Like, I felt like he had went to him in a kind of presenting kind of way, in a loving way, and it showed that the guy just wasn't with it. Even after, the spell or whatever had kind of lifted, I was like, didn't he already try to do this already? Like, what broke? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it was just kind of like an inconsistency there.
Yeah, it was a good scene. It was
it was good, but I was like, he's definitely tried this before.
Yeah,
with no resolve. So
yeah, what was the difference?
Exactly, like that's another thing that kind of stuck out to me too. But overall, it was a great episode.
Yeah, and I mean, the last thing was just Thea and her issue with the Anarchist. I don't trust Thea's new boyfriend or whatever. I feel like he's involved with Damien or somebody to some degree. But the thing was that like she had an opportunity of killing the Anarchist a couple times, but it was like the Anarchist like some kind of way beat down her and Oliver. And I mean like these are like Oliver and her are deadly just by themselves, and it's like this dude just beat y'all down and then just ran off the side.
It's good.
Like, that's bullcrap. Like, like, how he gonna do this? And then, like, she has him cornered dead to rights, and then she just kind of, like, gets hit. I thought she got cut in the neck. She was kind of like this. And I was like, wait, she got no cut on her? Like, what in the world is the deal with this? So, I don't know. Those kind of moments that kind of bother me in this episode. But either way, this episode, like, 8.5 out of 10. I did enjoy it. Can't wait for the next result because now we know that Felicity is not in the grave. Who it's going to be, we don't know. And you gave it a rating of...
I have a 9.
9 out of 10. So, thanks everybody for watching. This is JBS. We're out. Until next time, keep it locked. I think me and Joe might look at Flash because he hasn't seen the episode yet. So, peace, y'all.